Hello everyone, my name is King Kong Sid. Today I will talk about my study on the sustainability reporting of Ping An Insurance, focusing on the year 2023 and 2024. In this presentation, I will first explain what the research is about, why it is important, and how I did it. Then I will share some background from past research, show you my findings, and finally discuss what they mean. The reason I study in this hot topic is because there is always a question in my mind. Do companies always tell the full truth in their sustainability reports? That's the reason why I start the study. So let's start. The part one is background and aim. Sustainability reporting is when companies share information about their activities related to the environment, society, and corporate governance. This can include things like carbon emissions, diversity in hiring, or community projects. Two main theories explain why companies publish these reports. The first one is signaling theory. This is when companies signal to investors that they are responsible and trustworthy. And the second one is legitimacy theory. This is when companies want to show the public that they follow social rules and have the rights to cooperate. The issue is that sometimes these reports are written to look better than reality. This can mislead investors, customers, and the public. So my research had one main goal: to check how complete and accurate Ping An's sustainability reports are, and to compare them with independent sources. So to do this, I used the 11 QSR index. This index has 11 items that check if reports are clear, complete, comparable, and reliable. So I read Ping An's 2023 and 2024 sustainability reports very carefully. I gave a score for each of the 11 items based on the content. Then I checked outside sources like news article and market reports to see if Ping An's Ping An's claims matched reality. For example, Ping An said their green insurance program had very high revenue. I looked for independent data from the insurance market to see if this was true. In some cases, the data matched. In others, it was harder to confirm. Actually, many studies have discussed the quality of sustainability reports. These studies guide my method and help me decide what to check in Ping An's report. Here's what I found. The first one is QSR score. Ping An scored 10 out of 11 in both years. This means their reports are generally complete and well organized. The second one is strength. They gave clear data on carbon reduction, green insurance, revenue, and uh, community projects. For example, they showed a 15% drop in their operational carbon emissions in 2024 compared to 2023. And the third one is weaknesses. Some claims were hard to verify from outside sources. For example, they talked about large-scale environmental impacts from their green finance projects, but independent reports suggest that some projects face delay. And the fourth one is comparison with independent sources. The revenue from green insurance matched market report, and the environmental impact numbers could not be fully confirmed, which showed that while Ping An's reports are highly quality on paper, there are still areas where they may be trying to look better than reality. So for investors, this means it is very important to read sustainability reports carefully and also check independent sources. For companies, it shows that being honest and transparent helps build long-term trust with stakeholders. For regulators, it suggests that stronger rules can make reports more reliable and easier to compare. If companies only focus on looking good instead of doing good, they risk losing public's trust in the long run. To conclude, Ping An's sustainability reports for 2023 and 2024 are generally well structured and contain a lot of useful information. However, just like many companies, they also use these reports to improve their image. This matched the idea of signaling and legitimacy theory, showing responsibility and gaining public approval, but it also shows that not everything should be taken at face value. So let's go back to my earlier question. Do companies always tell the full truth? So my research suggests the answer is not always. Thank you for your listening.